Last December, we explored 3 different Christmas market cities: Wrocław, Prague, and Bratislava, Slovakia. In this video, we're going to focus solely on the Christmas market in Bratislava. After winding through the narrow streets of the old city center, you'll find yourself entering Hlavné náměstí, or the main square just outside of City Hall, where the Christmas tree has been set up and the festivities have begun long before the sun goes down.
Okay, so here we are in Bratislava, Slovakia, the 3rd stop on our Christmas market tour. Slovakia is a new country for both Matt and I, so we're both very excited to be here. And we are in the Old Town Square Christmas market. The sun hasn't gone down quite yet, but we just had lunch. We had a traditional langos, which we've seen at several of the Christmas markets we've been to on this trip. And right now there are some traditional Slovak singers dressed up in traditional clothing. So let's go take a look.
There are a lot of these live performances on the stage, so if you miss one, just hang around for a little bit, enjoy some food and drink, and you'll be sure to catch another one soon enough.
One of the nice things about this market is the way that it's organized. So over on the far side, it's kind of like little trinkets, maybe a couple drink spots, but here in the middle, with all the tables and stuff, there's nothing but food stalls. It's exclusively food stalls. And then on the far side, it's just an aisle of only drinks, basically. I think there was like one cheese spot, but aside from that, just drinks on the far side, just food here in the middle, and just trinkets and other little things on this other side. So it's organized pretty well, depending on what you want to do, what you're here for.
And speaking of food, of all of the Christmas markets we went to, this one easily tops the list for the best food. And there's a website built just for the Christmas market, where you can see the menus and read reviews of all of the Christmas market stalls.
So we are having dinner at the Christmas market. Despite this not being the most massive Christmas market in the world, it seems like they have a lot of selection. So we are first going to share halušky. We tried that in Prague, and it was a little bit different than it is here in Slovakia. So here in Slovakia, they use a special cheese called brinza, and the halušky is kind of like a gnocchi. That's how I've seen it translated into English. And then it seems to always be topped with chives and bacon. I don't know how you say bon appetit in Slovak, but bon appetit. This one's really good. This is the best one we've had so far.
Now that we've seen the main square, it's time to move along to the second Christmas market location in the Old Town Square, where along the way, you'll find restaurants also serving food and drinks.
They have schnapps shots for €2.
Oh, I do like schnapps.
After a long 2-minute walk out of the main square, you'll get to the Old Town Square. This promenade-like square stretches 400 meters with stalls, tables, and restaurants lining the whole way. At one end of the square, you'll find a little food truck area. And at the other end is another Christmas market first for us, a live DJ holding a dance party. While we continue dancing until there's feeling back in our toes, here are a few tips and tricks for the Bratislava Christmas market in case you're thinking of making this trip yourself. The Christmas markets in Bratislava usually begin in late November and run until January 6th. But as with many Christmas markets, they are closed on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. There is one more Christmas market located in the Bratislava Castle, though the opening days and hours are different, so be sure to check those hours before making the walk up the hill. The Bratislava Christmas market is only a short 1-hour train over from Vienna, Austria, which has some of the most heavily attended Christmas markets in all of Europe. Meanwhile, the Bratislava Christmas market has enough room for a dance party. So, if you're in Vienna and you want a break from the crowds, I would highly recommend making the short trip over, even if it's just for the day. Since the main Christmas markets are open from 10 a.m. until 10 p.m., you could spend an entire day here if you wanted. But in case you want to see more of Bratislava than just the Old Town, here are some additional places to go explore. Kathy also wrote a much more detailed blog with other things to do and see. You can read that blog by clicking the link in the description below. While I've only been to a handful of Christmas markets, the ones in Bratislava had a lot of unique things that I hadn't seen in other markets, like live performances, a dedicated website, and of course, a dance party. And of the Christmas markets we went to on this trip, Kathy and I both think that Bratislava easily wins for the best food and drink. Like I said in the beginning, this was part of a larger trip where we also visited the Christmas markets in Prague and Wrocław. So if this sounds like a fun trip to you, be sure to check out the videos on the Christmas markets in Wrocław and Prague that I made, linked in the description as well. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.
I had a shot of something, and now I have a mulled wine, and then we started dancing. And I've never danced at a Christmas market before, and it was just really nice. If you want to read what I have to say about our trips, I probably had these posts done for like maybe a month or longer by now. By the time this video gets published, maybe you'll be seeing this at Christmas 2025.